everyone, and happy holidays. I'm Laura Hopkins with 7 Oily Days. Today we're going to do some oil-infused recipes, some favorites that I liked for crowd pleasing. These are going to be fun for the holidays, and of course you can take the recipe and make it your own. The first recipe we're going to make is hummus. This is a version of my Nutrition 101 hummus that I've kind of tweaked a little bit and made it my own, and I hope that you enjoy it. Those of you Nutrition 101 fans out there, love you guys. What I'm going to do, the recipe that I'm showing you right now on the screen is actually a larger version. That's for feeding a crowd. I'm going to make half of the recipe, so as I'm putting the ingredients in, you might think that does not quite look like 16 ounces of chickpeas, but it is only 8. So you can get the chickpeas in a can. Just make sure you rinse it really well, or you can get the chickpeas and actually cook them yourselves. The next thing that is crucial for a good hummus is tahini. This is sesame seed paste, or you can get it, you can sometimes see it with the peanut butters. It might be considered like it's creamy like a nut butter, and it also has a very, it's a thick consistency. We also need lemon juice. Now I prefer to squeeze my own lemon juice because it's fresh is best. Some of you are thinking, well, what about using lemon oil? You want the lemon for not so much for the flavor, but you need the acidity of the lemon juice. So you can still add lemon vitality to this, but you probably, you definitely want to have the lemon juice as well because you need that acidity. And typically, whenever I do half of a lemon, and I don't measure everything perfectly, I kind of eyeball it. So when I say you need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, typically, and see here, that was 1/2 of lemon. So that was about 2 tablespoons right there. So I've got my salt mixed in with my lemon juice. The next thing is garlic. What I've done is I roasted some garlic, and then I put my avocado oil on top of it to kind of give it a little bit of infusion into the oil. So you have the roasted flavor, but then it kind of sits a little bit in the avocado oil, which is fantastic. This is also where you would put your essential oils. Now, a lot of people think essential oils, a little bit goes a long way. True, very true. However, if I were to just put a drop right in the recipe, that would probably overpower it. But I learned a trick from Chef Mandy O'Neill that I'm just gonna put a drop of black pepper and a drop of cumin. Whoop! See right there, I got 2. And a drop of cumin into the oil base. And what you do when you put the essential oil in with the fatty oil, it actually helps to kind of infuse the oil in a different way. So you're marrying oils, and instead of just dropping an essential oil into a larger container. So there's my drop of cumin right there. Needed a little extra help. And so that is black pepper vitality and cumin vitality. They're fantastic. And then I'm just gonna swirl that around and let those mix a little bit. And we're gonna let those sit. You can actually do that at the beginning and let those really marry nicely. Just kind of move it around. I love putting essential oils into cooking, because quite honestly, I used to ruin dishes with essential oils, because I would even, sometimes a toothpick, you would take it, take the toothpick and put it down in there and then swirl it. And sometimes that's even too much in the actual larger recipe. But when you use it with those fatty oils, it actually helps to marry it and disseminate it through the food much easier, because it kind of bonds with that oil there. All right, so now we're ready to assemble. Let's see what this looks like.